know, it's still in the beginning of a new year, and already we have two school shootings that have happened. One in Kentucky and one in Katy, Texas, if I'm not mistaken. Um, or some town that's like 80 miles of where I live. 'Cause like the Texas town, the town in Texas where that school shooting happened, where this boy shot this girl for some asinine reason. That town is south. It's like 90 miles, 80 or 90 miles south of where I live. Well, and of course, and of course, you could bet your bottom dollar that's a white boy who did that. Yeah, because that's why they'll show the picture or say that he's a minor. If they don't if there's a school shooting and they don't show the kid who did it, 9 times out of 10 it's a white guy. Okay, like if there was a black kid, that would have been all over the. It would his face would have been all over the news. They would have they would have put out his mother and father's background. If his father had a criminal record, they would display that. If the kid's mother has a criminal record, they would display that. But due to the fact that these two shootings were done by two white kids, they're trying to downplay it as much. Like a week from now, you're not gonna hear about this. But like that this also goes to show you of a problem uh, of a problem in society uh, that a certain group of people do not want to address or refuse to address. But meanwhile, black kids are subjugated to gangs in Chicago or gangs in L.A. who go around terrorizing their own neighborhoods and saying and making it as if that they are the sole representative of black children or black teenagers as a whole when that's far from the truth because like I didn't have like when I was a teenager I didn't have access to guns. I wasn't in a gang. I didn't do drugs. I didn't sell drugs. I just kept to myself. I was basically a lone wolf, just walking around listening to my CD player here back when we had supportable CD players. Yeah, I didn't have that type of problem. But like, hold up, like in the 11th grade is when I was in 11th grade. That's when the Columbine massacre took off. Like and like that wasn't the first school shooting that happened, but that was the one that gained global recognition. But and ever since then, of it's been an average of one school shooting or like two school shootings a week ever since the Columbine massacre, and that they all been done and the vast majority of them have been done by kids that don't look like me. But meanwhile, our school has our schools have metal detectors, security, and the police department. Because like back when I was in middle school, that's when I noticed the metal detectors in our in our schools, and they had these police officers patrolling the grounds. But we wasn't going around shooting up the schools. When the last time you heard about black kids shooting up schools like that left and right? Okay, has that happened before? Of course, but not on the levels of white children who go around and do it. No, no, but like they the national news is not going to point this out. Not by a long shot. Now the kid that shot that girl in uh in that Texas town, it's three reasons why he probably shot that girl. One, she that's probably his ex girlfriend. He couldn't get over the breakup. Two, he she rejected him and he couldn't handle it. And three, she said something that hurt his feelings and he didn't know how to take it. And like of course thankfully the girl did not. She still she kind of survived, and they said that she's recovering. But like the same can be said for two kids who were shot and killed in Kentucky. But they weren't done by people who look like me. They were done by people who look like them. but yet they keep trying to bring up this stigma that kids in the hood or in the urban neighborhoods are the ones who will go around just letting off guns like that when that's far from the truth. But due to the fact that we live in a gun culture, in a gun culture, warmongering society, uh, created by those who are from the land of the ice and snow, who perpetuate these perpetuate these stigmas, but yet want to wag their finger and point it at the opposite, man. It goes to show you the hypocrisy and double standards that go on in our country.